All right, so here's 15. I'll make the video. I'll make it separate. Who knows if you'll watch it or not. You're pretty lazy as a whole. Prove me wrong, right? Prove me wrong. All right, so you get to use your TI-84 for the assist. Now, little things do matter. Like you need to understand what's going on here. This is A, this is B. You're going to plug in. You're going to have f of 3 minus f of -2 over 3 minus a -2. And that's not going to be 1. You need to find f of 3. That's what you need to do. And f of -2. And I'm going to do that by using a graph. Because you're holding a TI-84. She is so quick. So and I'll show you how to do it without using a graph. I don't know why you would want to avoid the graph. -3x to the third power. And that's what this is about anyways, isn't it? Average rate of change. Isn't that about graphs in the first place? Seems to me like it is. But we just want to avoid graphs at all costs, even though a TI-84 will do the graphing for us. So I have typed the thing in. I'm going to hit zoom 6. That's all I have to do.
Monty Dickerson, your mom is here to pick you up.
Now to find f of 3, I simply hit second trace value, and I'm going to let x be 3. I got -66. By the way, that's what I'm doing here. I am doing second trace value, and I let x be 3 because that's what function notation is. And you can see my TI-84 pulled up a number there. It said it was -66. Okay, I also have to find f of -2. Second trace value again. This time x is -2, and it's going to be a whole number. And it is 9. Looking at the y value, it is 9. So f of 3 was a -66. I'm supposed to take away f of -2, which is 9. And of course, 3 take away -2 is 5. And God love you if you can't handle -6 minus 9. Push buttons. But that should be -75. And how many times is 5 enter -75? I feel like it's -15. I know what I'm doing up here. Some of y'all is just amazing. Watch this. Math, num, n over d, -66 minus 9. Sitting over 3, take away a -2 if you can't do that. My God, it was -15. Anyways, there's average rate of change. Now, if you absolutely don't like looking at a graph, the reason I push the graph is because kids have a tendency to do typos. Bad. I mean bad. If you just do a graph, you only have to check your equation once. But if you're going to be sitting here pushing buttons, you're going to have to do it quite often. See, I've already made a typo. And I've been doing this for years. Squared. And we're going to get the same thing the graph told us, unless I had a typo on the graph, which is doable. But anyways, that's what happens when I find f of 3. Ooh. Plus 2x squared plus 4x. Oh, crap. No. I must have a typo when I typed it in here. -3 plus 2x squared. Oh, do you see what I did? You can tell it's been a long day. One of them days where I had a headache. I forgot to plug in a 3, didn't I? So again, I like the graph better, -66. And I'd have to do the same process for the -2 unless I know how to use the storage feature. But you pick your pill. Milbrath suggests the graph. Listen to me or don't.